What's up,
Hey
everybody?
everybody!
What it do? Are y'all ready?
It
Are you
is
ready? Just
time.
getting a little bit of sage going, just a little bit. All right, so this is going to be batch number one. We just got the notification. Good, they're going out. This is going to be batch number one. For those of you who ordered a reading, you do not have to sit through this entire video. Look at the timestamps of the playback, okay? This will be timestamped. You can wait until the timestamps, or I'm sorry, wait until the playback is up. And
Or if you're bored, you can watch it and hang out with us too. So,
yeah.
whichever you guys prefer.
We make it pretty comical. Pretty comical. So
I'm gonna wait till it comes up on here. How do I do that on here?
Click that, yeah. Your channel. And it should say live now.
Okay,
Yep, there
here
we
we
go. Okay, so quick reminder as to how this works, okay? Every Wednesday and every Sunday we will be going live. In between then, at any given time, you can submit a payment of $22.22 to my PayPal, which is a web address, paypal.me/RichmondL1111. Type that in your browser, okay? Type a question in the notes section, and we will do this every Wednesday and every Sunday. And this is part one. We did have another hefty load today, so.
And then if you don't add your note, you don't have your question in the notes, it will be refunded. If you'd like to remain anonymous or just your first name want to be used, I normally just say the first names, but if it's like a more common name, I guess sometimes I'll say the last name. I don't know.
Maybe say like a last initial or something.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, if you want to remain anonymous, also state that in your question in PayPal, and then I'll know not to say it.
Or be referred to as an alias.
Also, another thing is, what do we have? Like 25? Mm-hmm. So to this episode is going to be dedicated basically to all the pre-orders. So if any other payments come in during this live, they will be done this evening. So if you did pre-order before this video, then you should be on this list. I know there are probably like maybe 5 that just paid within the last hour, and you guys will be on the next one. I don't think you guys are gonna make it onto this one.
She's on it. She's on it.
Yes. Someone's gotta be.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, let's go.
I just read my papers and then read my cards. She's the manager. She's the one that manages it all. So.
Okay, so are you guys ready? We're get into it. I am.
All right. Pumped.
So we're gonna start out with David.
David.
Let me put this time down. All right, David says, will my Virgo ex reach out to me? I am a Cancer sun.
Cancer and Virgo, that's actually an awesome combination. It's always a bummer whenever you see such a beautiful potential mixture right there, you know, and it goes down the crapper, you know, because energies aren't easy to learn how to work with. That's what we're here in human form to learn how to do. So let's get 5 shuffles for the first spread. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Will David's ex Virgo reach out? Boom, boom, 2 of Cups in the reverse overall, my man. Oh, so, well, that doesn't say whether or not this person will reach out, but it definitely says that I don't think that you all will end up together in the next 6 months. My spreads have a default time frame of 6 to 8 months loosely. Okay? That's as it rests in the moment, unless you do anything to change it. Loosely 6 to 8 months, because throughout my readings, you all know me, I give you tools to change timelines and do whatever you want anyway, so I'm not harsh on timelines. But in the next 6 to 8 months, I don't see it happening, honestly. I think the heart of the spread is the 10 of Swords in the reverse. I think that this person is getting over it and is actually kind of very emotionless about this situation. It's very, very cold and practical and like not really feeling a whole lot of emotion for this anymore, okay? They have come to their senses about the nature of the reality of the situation, whatever it was, whether you were the one in the wrong or they were the one in the wrong, or you all were just both equally wrong in your own right, whichever it was. They've come to their senses about it, and they have pretty much determined that they do not want to take a new leap of faith, and I think they are, again, releasing and letting go of this, and I don't see you guys coming together, okay? I think that this person is focused mainly on work and finance, which if you're dealing with a Virgo, that's, yeah, you got a lot of work energy, you know, with Virgo energy. So let's go ahead and pull the advice spread. Should you reach out? Should you just keep on going? Should you work to see if you can get this fired up and going again? Let's see. The Tower card. I think you should go ahead and just allow the tower to fall. Stop trying to hold it up. It's a done dollar. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Knight of Pentacles overall. Okay. Ooh, the Devil card there. All right. So I think right now it's really, really important that you go inside and reevaluate what it is that you're looking for in a relationship. Okay. Because a lot of us, Hierophant reversed in the Devil card, a lot of us are looking for the wrong things and we don't even realize it. Okay. The goal in a relationship is not to have somebody who makes us feel the way we need to feel. We need somebody who adds to how we already feel, okay? We need to fulfill ourselves. And I'm not saying that it's easy. Oh no, people get pissed off at me all the time, and that's fine. But that's the truth. We need to learn how to fulfill ourselves when we need to, and have somebody that comes along who can add to that and support us and assist us, you know? So yeah, I think also as well, the next relationship you get into, you need to find somebody that you can work together as a teammate. Okay, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, and right now I just kind of feel like there's a lot of anger boiling inside too from the past, and that's totally fine. We are completely welcome to feel however we want about the past, but just know that whatever vibration you're in right now, if you're in a vibration of anger or sadness or whatever, anything that comes into your life is not going to pull you out of that vibration. It's going to add to that vibration and complement it, okay? So definitely monitor your vibration. Monitor how you're vibrating. Don't beat yourself up. Don't judge yourself. Just make sure that before you allow anything new in, you are raising vibration. Because whatever comes into your life, it vibrates like you and complements the vibration that you're in. And that's all there is to it, okay? So, okay. I hope that helped you.
Next is Porsche.
Porsche?
I'm not sure if that's male or female, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What should I know about my situation with Ricky? I am a Virgo. He is a Scorpio.
What should you know? What should you know? That's very vague and ambiguous. What should you know? What if you shouldn't know anything? What if there's nothing that you should know? I'm playing. Let's see here. Well, let's see what the cards want you to know. Boom, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Ooh, overall. All right, so whatever is going on with this situation, there needs to be equal give and take, and I don't think there is any. Okay? Somebody here, I don't know who, it doesn't matter who, because however it resonates, you already know. Somebody here is doing putting forth all the effort and all the work, okay? And you see that happen an awful lot, and it's not going to work. Okay, 10 of Wands overall. This situation needs to even out. Because right now, again, it's no equal give and take. There's one person who's doing all the giving and one person who's doing all the taking, and that's all there is to it. And when it all comes down to it, if you pop away from this situation and you take a look at it, okay, regardless of how much you may or may not love this person or how much, when it all comes down to it, it brings you more stress and more of a burden and more unhappiness than it adds to your happiness and fulfills you and guides you down a productive path. It doesn't do that. It's pulling you down and holding you back with the 10 of Wands energy. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, Justice in the reverse. So at the end of the day, regardless of any little microscopic nuances, I mean, we can sit and go tit for tat on that all day long. When you pop away and look at it, it's more of a burden than it is, than it brings you happiness. Go ahead and pull the advice spread. What should you do? Should you stick around? Should you work on it? Should you leave? Or what? Or I don't even know, again, what the situation is. I don't know if this is somebody you're dealing with or not, but either way, ooh, the 8 of Wands, okay? It's in the upright. Oh, make sure communication is open. Okay, if this is somebody you're not in communication with, which you may not be, because the 8 of Wands was reversed in the last spread, communication needs to open. Somebody needs to reach out and speak up. Let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Six of Wands overall. Okay. There it is. There's that beautiful 9 of Cups reversed energy. Okay. All right, so 9 of Cups reversed, the 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands in the upright are the 2 things, and Queen of Cups reversed. Where do I start with this? Somebody, one, the other, or both of you, needs to take responsibility for their own emotional state, okay? And since I'm talking to you, since you're asking what you should know, it's probably you. We all need to do that, okay? So I'm not making you sound or feel or say that you're a bad person, but we need to take responsibility for our own emotional state. We need to take ownership of our own emotional state and be able to have control of it ourselves if it all comes down to it, if need be. We need to own up to it because there will be days where we don't have anybody around to support us. There will be those days. Also make sure that there's teamwork here. If this is somebody that you're not currently involved with, communication needs to open up. Somebody needs to reach out and start working towards communication. If you are currently involved with this person, open communication, make communication more fluent back and forth. Okay, because I think that you all do have the ability to work together as a very good team, but communication and emotional codependence and basically finger pointing when it comes to like emotional situations. This makes me feel that way. That makes me feel that way. This should make me feel that way. You know, if you hurt me because I give you the power to do so, that's your fault. Not my fault for giving you the power to do it, but it's your fault for actually doing it. No. And I do think that whatever situation that you're inquiring about does have the ability to be very successful, but there's always work that needs to be put in, okay? So, hope that helps you there.
Okay, next is Christy.
Okay.
And she says, confirmation and guidance on soul purpose / career and gifts, please. Fellow Aqua here.
All right. Soul purpose. That's all right. Let me talk about your soul purpose. First of all, what makes us think that we're not living our purpose? What makes you think you're not? How do you know whether you are or you're not? You're the one that decides whether or not you're living your soul's purpose. I promise you, you already are. You already are. You came down here, you incarnated into human form, you put your feet on the ground, and you're living this life. That's your sole purpose, is experience. Okay. Now, what you do with your journey along the way is yours to create. Okay. So, sole purpose, you're living it. You're living it. Don't ever tell yourself you're not living your soul's purpose. If you're out in search of your soul's purpose, the universe is going to keep you in search of your soul's purpose. You're never going to find it. If you're out in search of your gifts, I got news for you. In the spiritual community, these gifts is much like we're a bunch of birds that were raised locked down in a cage. Okay? And then one bird says, fuck this cage. I'm going to jump out of this cage and fly. And everybody's like, oh my God, he's so gifted. Well, the fuck he's not. He's doing the same thing you can do.
I love when you say that one. That's my favorite analogy.
All you got to do is jump out of the damn cage and flap your wings, and you can do it too. It's really simple. Oh, no, you don't understand what I'm going through. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Jump out of the cage and flap your wings. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very easy. So let's go ahead and give you a quick vibe check on that real quick and see, so I can see where you're at in the current moment and give you some further advice. Boom, the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom. All right, 2 of Pentacles. There's just too much indecisiveness right here. Too much indecisive overall. Like, there's a lot of different things that you know that you could do, but I kind of feel like you're spending too much time overanalyzing yourself. Too much time overanalyzing yourself and trying to figure out. And I'm going to tell you right now, most of us are in search of an above average type of, not purpose, but impression that we want to make on the world, right? Some sort of something that's not your average every day. Okay, well, that's totally fine. But in order to do that, which you can, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. Focus on the self. The only thing you can do is focus on healing yourself. You need to flip the switch on where you say, okay, confirmation. The only confirmation is, how does it make you feel? If it lights your soul on fire, flip the switch on it and go towards that. Okay? And if you have to, I talked about this earlier, flip that switch on to where you already know that you're living your soul's purpose. You already know that whatever gifts or whatever you want to call it are actually indeed gifts or whatever. I don't like that word gift because it has erroneous connotations assigned to it. But you already know, you're already 100% confident that you're headed down the path that you want to be headed down. You flip that switch on to where I know. Okay? And I am here. The only confirmation that I can give you is that if you allow yourself to believe, then you are. But if you want to sit around and keep, I need confirmation, then no, you're not. You're going to sit in one spot and be doing this. But as soon as you flip that switch on and say, I know this is what I'm doing, then there is nothing that can stop you. Nothing that can stop you. And I think it's going to take a little bit. It's going to take you a little bit. But I see down here, if I was to give it a time frame, the way it rests in the current moment, it's going to take you several more months before you finally flip that switch. Probably about another good 4 or 5 months, okay? But you can do it anytime you want. All you got to do is go in there and say, okay, I'm making a decision. I'm making a definite final decision that this is the path I'm going to walk down. And you walk down that path, and that's just all there is to it. So that's the confirmation that I can give you. And I think you're going to do it, but I'm here to tell you, you can do it whenever you want. Don't wait 5 months. Do it now. Sun card. Ba-boom, boom. Yeah, you're the one that decides whether or not you're happy. You're going to have a good day. 1, 2, and 3.
Will it be too bright if I close this?
If you do what?
If I close this?
No, just
bright?
close. Let me see.
No.
No, not really. If it's open all the way, it puts this nasty glare on my face, and it's just like.
Well, we're using new cat litter, and it's just not really.
Yeah.
Working on
So, Queen of Swords. I think. All right. So here's another issue too. You're trying to figure it out logically. Okay. Don't try to figure this out logically. A fellow Aquarius, that is a huge Aquarius challenge. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. You're trying to think it and figure it out logically and do what makes the most sense. You're not going to be able to do it that way, okay? The only thing you can do is take action and start walking, okay? Here I am. I see what it looks like. Picture in your mind. It's like where you want to be is so far off on the horizon, all you can see is like the rainbow that hits the end of the horizon. You have no clue. That's so fucking far away. You have no clue what the path is really going to be like. All you see is where the rainbow hits on the edge of the horizon, and you head in that general direction. Yes, you're going to trip and fall and land on your face a few times. Yes, obstacles are going to come up along the way. Yes, you're going to get your heart broken along the way. But that does not mean that you go, oh shit, fuck this, and turn around and walk the other way like everybody else does. You get up and say, okay, I learned something. Now, back in that direction. I'm headed back towards the rainbow, the pot of gold, you know? So the confirmation, I guess, I have a feeling that there's one particular idea that you have in your mind. Yes. Go for it, and don't waver. Don't turn back. Pick a path and walk. You are absolutely allowed to do that, okay? Next one.
Next is Martian.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's really a question. Financial use, MS Stanley, thank you. I'm not really sure what that one is. I'm going to have to refund that one, unless you're in the chat.
Yeah.
Are you in the chat?
I have no idea what that means.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Are you able to refund it right here, right now?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Man, she's just
Well,
on
that's
it, dude.
why I'm here.
She's just on it, man. She is on top of this. Back when I used to do this, oh, there was no way I could. She's just got like 10 million things going on over here. Okay, sweet.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to refund you because we're not really too sure what that means.
Yeah. Okay.
So, let's move on. What is it? Next is Brenda. Brenda's question, what do I need to know most about my work situation, or does the universe have a message for me regarding my workplace? Thank you, Brenda.
Okay. Four of Pentacles. Let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, overall. Queen of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. You're clinging on to it and you're very committed to it, even though you're not interested in what you do and you don't love it. Okay? You are being guided in a different direction. And hey, I totally feel you. The universe does this to us all day, every day, but unless we can have some sense of foresight, we don't do it. I'm gonna close these a little bit tighter. There we go. Unless we have some sense of foresight and whatnot, we aren't going to make any moves, you know. But I'm seeing right here, you're very, very dedicated and committed to something that, and I hate using this phrase, but doesn't serve you, okay? And I take that how it resonates, but basically this cycle has run its course and you're being guided in a different direction. But especially if this is something you've been doing for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, you're kind of locked into it, okay? Kind of locked into it. I'm going to pull you another spread here. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that you're basically dedicated to something that doesn't bring you any joy. You're dedicated at the end of the day to something that you're not interested in, that you don't like, when it all comes down to it. And a lot of people, and you may be saying, well, no, I love what I do for a living. Oh yeah? What if they stop paying you? What if they stop paying you? Would you do it? Think about that, everybody out there. Everybody watching this. If they stop paying you, would you do what you do for a living? If you wouldn't, no, you don't love it. No, you don't. Think about that. Think about that and rethink your life for a minute. Boom. Page of Wands in the reverse. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. So, in the workplace here, if you are that dedicated to it, monitoring your own vibration is going to be very, very, very important. Because just like in any other work scenario, and even my workplace here on the internet, in any work scenario, there are going to be things around you that try to pull you off your vibrational path. Okay? There will be. And right now, it's going to be your job to make sure that you do not partake in any drama. How many of you out there say, I hate drama? But you're all over watching the news, freaking out about the coronavirus bullshit and all this. You know what I'm saying? We say we hate drama, but do you really hate drama? Stay away from anything dramatic and anything that threatens to pull your frequency down. I do think that there is somebody around you you know you cannot trust. Okay? You know you cannot trust this person, but I'm telling you right now, you are not required. You are not required to feed that any of your energy. Do not put any expectations into this person. Okay? Do not. Just do what you do. You're not required to, like, if this person comes up to you and is trying to, like, test you and gaslight you and pull information out of you to set you up, you are not required to do anything but short yes and no answers and yada, yada, yada. I'm not here to carry on a conversation. I'm here to get my job done, basically. But again, you are being coaxed in a different direction. But I see that right now you really want something stable. But I have a feeling that the process that is going to finally allow this to come to an end and allow you to go into a different direction, that process is going to begin later on this year. Okay, so probably more than likely next year this time, I don't even think you're going to be working there. I don't. With the Death card being the last card in the heart of, not the heart of the spread. The heart of the spread is you being at a crossroads. Okay, the last card is the Death card, and then the Ace of Cups next to it. I think you're going to be doing something totally different next year this time. Okay? Anywho, I hope that helps you. That's what came through.
Okay, next is Ashley. This one's a little lengthy. Also, I noticed this time around some people were asking a couple questions each payment. You're only allowed 1 question. So if you ask a couple questions, then we're either gonna pick one, or if you're in the chat, I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to respond fast enough, but
I'll definitely narrow it down to like 1. There will be like only 1 thing that I focus on, and only 1 thing that'll come through. You know, those.
I believe this person is in the chat right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my full reading, if you wanted to pay just a little bit more, $50, you can ask 3 questions and there's no assigned time limit.
Yeah.
But for these, they're real short and to the point.
No, actually, do you want me to read it out loud, or do you just want to do? She says, I wanted to know, if I start my business, will it go well?
Okay.
There's more to make sense. I mean, do you want me to still read it? I can still read it. Okay, she says yeah. So we can at least get a general idea. Okay. She says, love to know my destiny. I love to know what the cards tell you and what the cards tell you and what energy you pick up. I'm tarot reader as well, just need help since I do know I need to work on putting action and shadow work. Love to start business and do many things such as clothes, starting eventually some projects. Love to know what's next in my life. I've learned so much. I wish to grow. I did get reading from another and said something about platform like YouTube, which surprised me. If you see anything about that, let me know. Love to know the answer, why it would be great to go on YouTube. Couple years or less, they said. Love your amazing work. I wish you best luck on your journey as well. You're on right path. Love seeing your amazing daughter. She has a lot of energy. They both have a lot of energy. Right. There's 2 of them.
Oh my God.
Double the energy.
They are definitely star-seeded children who are here for the higher dimensional earth. Fear does not work on them. It does not work on them. Fear, they're not afraid of anything. Let's just put it that way, okay? So
bribes have worked.
Yeah, but fear does not work on them. So anyway, the Nine of Pentacles jumped out for you. Okay, so if you start your business, that's not necessarily 10 of Pentacles, but 9 of Pentacles is the goal. Okay, just like the relationship aspect, 10 of Cups isn't the goal, 9 of Cups is the goal. Okay, 10 of Pentacles is when your wallet is busting at the seams. 10 of Cups is when your cup runneth over. Okay, now that 9 of Pentacles, now everybody in the chat room here, let's be honest. Those of you who are making less money than you would like to make, what do you really need? Do you really need millions and millions of dollars? Or do you just, what do you need? I just need when I want to go buy something, I go buy it and don't worry about it. When my bills come up, I pay them and don't worry about it. When I need something at the store, I go buy it and don't worry about it. When I need gas, I go put gas in the car and don't worry about it. That's the goal. That's the goal. I lay around and don't worry about money. Now, when you lay around and don't worry about money, guess what happens? The universe makes sure you don't have to worry about money. Then your wallet's busting at the seams, okay? So I do see you definitely being able to reach 9 of Pentacles mode whenever you fire up whatever this business is, okay? Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. But it's very, very key that you don't lay around and worry about your money. That has to be done first. The Tower card there, and the Hangman, the Hierophant. Looks like it's going to go pretty good. I think it's going to go a little bit better than expected with that Tower card being the very first card in the spread here. Now, the rest of the cards that follow that are very positive. Excuse me, very positive, okay? But what I'm seeing here, I think that it's going to pop off a little bit better than you expected, a little bit quicker than you expected. But it's not going to necessarily pow, like, it's not going to explode overnight. But it's definitely going to be like, whoa, I didn't expect it to do this good. Okay, right on. But I still see 9 of Pentacles energy there. So whatever that means to you, and really when it all comes down to money, it just depends on you. What kind of money do you really would make you feel like, okay, all right, well, I'm good. You know, that's the goal. What is it, 50 grand a year? Some people don't really care about doing anything or buying anything, you know? Some people, hey, as long as my bills get paid and I don't worry about it, I'm fine. Hey, cool. 50 grand a year, that's all you need. But other people who like to go out and enjoy the finer things in life, maybe it's 100 grand a year, maybe it's 200 grand a year. Whatever, you know? But I definitely see you being able to not need to really worry. And once, I'm telling you right now, you better keep it at that. Once you reach that point of not worrying, keep it that way. Don't worry about your money. That's how you keep more flowing in. Don't ever worry. Don't ever worry. I think it's going to be just fine. 9 of Pentacles. King of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Make sure you are free with your money. Tip your waiter extra, okay? Give the homeless man extra. Or start, you know, like when we cling to our money really tightly, we're telling the universe, I'm not going to get any more money. And the universe is just going to mirror that right back to you. Tip your waiter 10 extra bucks or 15 extra bucks, you know? Just come from the vibration of, I'm good, universe got me. I'm good. I'll make it back somehow, some way, at some point. I don't know. I don't care. I'm good. I promise you. You sit around and just give it to the universe and say, I'm not worried about it. Watch it just flow in. Okay? Promise you that. So just make sure that you don't hold on to your money too tightly because you're afraid of losing it. Because the universe will make sure that you have to keep holding on to it because you're afraid of losing it. 4 shuffles. 1, 2.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I keep putting in the comments, but I know some of you guys maybe aren't seeing it, but if you have made your payment an hour prior before us going live, you will be read in this live video right now. If you made a payment after we started going live or an hour prior to this, You'll be read on tonight's live. So try and be patient. I know it's difficult. There's a lot of people.
Remember,
We've
these
got
are,
like 25 of them.
They're going to be time stamped.
Yeah, they're going to be time stamped. You can always come back. I know you guys are excited. I've gotten a 22 before. I know it's super anxious and you want to know what it says, but you need to be patient right now. We had a lot of pre-orders. So we had 25 pre-orders and then we still have some coming in. So right now I'm posting those right now also. But yeah, just try and be patient. I know it sucks, but hey.
You can come back later tonight and look in the comment section and find your name and click it and bam, it'll go straight to it.
Your patience is very, very appreciated at this time. So.
But yeah, I am seeing that, again, another confirmation here that everything is going to be good. I think that whatever struggles that you are trying to alleviate, as far as finances, I think you will have the ability to alleviate them. But with this temperance in the reverse energy, make sure you stay balanced. Don't ever look at your bank account and judge how much money you're going to make based on what your bank account says. If you look in your bank account and all you have is $100 to your name, that does not mean you can't have $1,000 tomorrow. Okay? Don't ever worry about that. Just say, oh, okay, well, I'm good. I'll be all right. I'm telling you. Stay balanced. Stay patient when it comes to your money. Don't trip about it. All right? And you'll be just fine.
I can't handle that. That smell in there.
Just shut it all the way. Oh yeah. Hang on.
Wait, okay, the cat box is like right here and it's not even dirty. Okay, I'm super like OCD about cleaning this cat box. Like, I think it's the litter that we bought. It's like slapping me in the face. I can't even shut it with all these cords. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. That's good. That's okay. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm being a drama queen over here. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I'm like super sensitive to like smells and like sounds.
She's just sensitive, period. Like, she can hear somebody 3 houses down fart. Like
no.
Her ears are so sensitive. And everything, you have very high sensory senses. Like,
yeah, I don't know why, but it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. So, all right, next, moving on, we have somebody who would like to remain anonymous.
Okay.
It says, hi, Rich, my name is blah, blah, blah. I would appreciate if you keep the name confidential. I hope you are doing well. I'm Leo, and my ex is Aqua. We had a sudden breakup almost 2 months ago. We did go through lots of ups and downs. I haven't heard from him, and I wanted to ask what is his concerns at the moment and what is in his mind and feelings. Much love and blessings. Thank you.
Okay.
So something like that's kind of like 3 questions, so we're just gonna like bottle it all up.
Let's just basically see how he feels.
See how he feels.
So that's another case of opposites. Leo and Aquarius. I wouldn't, honestly. I have seen very little evidence that shows opposites romantically involved work successfully. That's just fascinating, though. It's very fascinating when you sit back and watch how opposites interact, you know. But typically, 9 times out of 10, from what I've seen, getting involved romantically isn't successful because your opposite energy is your mirror image energy. It's your reflection. It's your reflection, okay? And that works. That's really, really cool when it comes to a lot of things because you're so similar in so many ways. But then when it comes to like being in a relationship and being to where, okay, well, we're a team. We have to be a team. You know, it doesn't really work so well. Not really. 2 fixed signs? Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Page of Pentacles. I think that, I'm thinking he would probably like to communicate, but I don't know. He doesn't really take this seriously. He's very, very, very strategically trying to analyze what he would say. He is moving on from this, though. I don't see him coming back around. He feels like he has the upper hand. I think he's got that player energy right there. It looks like he just never even really took this quite as seriously as you did. Like he was pretty much just playing a game. He is moving on from this. I kind of feel like he feels like he's the one with the upper hand. He was the one who successfully handled this situation. And with the Nine of Cups right here, I think he prefers probably to be single, or at least like feel like a sense of independence emotionally, and kind of probably feels like you smother him a little bit, maybe. But with the Nine of Cups and Ten of Wands right there. But I think that he would like to communicate. I think he's holding it back though. With the Moon card in the heart of the spread right here, I think he's keeping a lot of his feelings and a lot of his opinions to himself because he doesn't, for whatever reason, I don't know why. He really, really, really wants to be specific about how you all communicate, and he's choosing to hold most of it inside. It feels like he made the best decision moving on from this. Like he made like if it was him that ended it, he feels like that was the right decision, and he feels like he did the right thing. And I don't really see any regret or any sorry. I see, if anything, he just thinks it's funny.
What a rude ass.
Yeah. You know you like the Sagittarian commentary, huh?
I usually bite my tongue on most of them.
Why?
I don't know.
Add your commentary. I don't care.
Well, I don't know if they want to hear my opinion. Because we all know Leah has an opinion.
Yeah.
If you know me, you know.
2 more.
I'm working on keeping my rude comments to myself. But I don't feel like that was really rude. That was just kind of factual.
5 of Pentacles. He feels like, in a way, that you abandoned him, I think. I think right now, money is the only thing he's focused on. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. He's very, very money-minded. 10 of Wands, again, he's still very, very burdened by this. So if you are like maybe looking at his Facebook or looking or something like that, and he appears to be very happy, there is a part of him, he does feel like, yes, I made the right decision, I'm the one in the right, blah, 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 but he's still very burdened on the inside. There's still a lot of bullshit that he hasn't worked through. I don't really think he sees any error in his own ways. King of Swords in the reverse, very low vibrational Aquarian energy. He's really got this asshole attitude about it, and it's pretty much blaming you for everything is what I'm seeing. So yeah, I don't really see any regret or any sorrow coming from his end. So, sorry about that, but that's what came through.
Okay, next up is... Just double checking, make sure they don't want to be anonymous. Okay. Next is Caroline or Caroline. I'm so bad with that word. I can never tell if it's Caroline or Caroline. But anyways, I broke up with my Taurus boyfriend after 4 years. Cheating, lying, and abuse. I'm lost on what my future holds. I know he's bad news, but I'm missing him so bad. I'm Aries sun, Pisces moon, Gemini rising.
Okay. About what the future holds. Let's get 5 shovels. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Knight of Cups in the reverse. 2 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. All right, it looks to me like... I see you repeating the cycle a couple of times, probably. I don't really know if it's going to be with this person. But what I'm seeing with this 8 of Swords energy right here, you're being provided an opportunity to look at the truth about things, okay? And when we look at the truth, really the only thing that we can look at is ourselves, okay? Let me give you a piece of thought candy to ponder. Your eyes don't see, your brain does. The only thing that you have ever known truly exists is the inside of your own consciousness. Okay? So, when we look at the truth, we don't look out here. We look in here. Okay? Well, how am I perceiving this? So, when it comes to love and relationships, what was it you wanted so much about that person? What was it? Okay? I think what it was an external solution to an internal problem. And I don't see, as it rests in this moment, unless you put forth the conscious effort and energy to go inside and actually figure out what it is that needs to be fixed, I see you repeating the cycle. Okay? I see here very soon in the next couple of months, Two of Cups. I see somebody making their way to you. And then, bam, it's gonna end up in disappointment again. Okay? Well, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. I see the cycle repeating itself more than once in the next 6 months. And it's all due to the Eight of Swords, okay? Because there's something on the inside that needs healing. Take an alcoholic, for example, okay? The goal is not to take alcohol away from the alcoholic. That's not the goal. Because an alcoholic isn't an alcoholic because alcohol is forcing its way down the person's throat. The alcoholic is an alcoholic because the person has something wrong going on the inside. They don't know any other way to deal with it. And they turn to alcohol to distract themselves from it, to feel better, to make it go away. So the goal is for the alcoholic to find out a way to feel so fulfilled that they don't need to turn to a drink as an external means for an internal problem, which is what's going on right here. That's what it is, what you really wanted in that person. There was something about them that you wanted from the outside to solve what was going on the inside. And I see the way it rests in this moment, you still have the blindfold on. You still have no idea what's going on in here. You still have no idea what's going on in here. So we think, okay, well, I got to go out and find somebody else then. And what's really actually going to happen is you are still broken by this past situation. So if you're still broken by this, you're still on the vibration of being broken. So if you're on the vibration of being broken, anything that comes into your life from that point is not going to grab you and pull you out of the low vibrations. It's going to complement the vibration of being broken. And it's going to break you again. It's the way it works. All right. 1, 2, 3. 2 more.
I've been looking for this purple pen. Babe.
I don't know how it got in here. I don't know.
That's always your answer.
All right. All right, yeah. Yeah, I think right now this is a golden opportunity for you to ask yourself this. What vibration was I in when this person came into my life? When me and this person came together, what vibration was I in? A good 90 to 95% of the time, not 100% of the time. Okay, that's a whole other topic. But the vast majority of the time, that'll tell you everything you need to know about why things happened the way they happened and where you're headed from here. Okay, because this is telling me that you weren't in a very good vibrational state when you and this person very first came together for the first time. Okay, you were in a very low vibrational state, and something about this person seemed to alleviate the pain. And that's what most of us do. I've done it a million times, okay? I'm not here to throw shade at anybody, but what I'm saying is this is a very, very good opportunity to figure out how to help heal yourself now first. A beautiful opportunity, okay? I don't see that person coming back the way it rests in this moment unless you choose to go inside and work on inner healing, which is all you can do. I see you repeating the same cycle several times over the next 6 months, okay? So, sorry to hear about that. I wish you nothing but the best of luck on your journey, okay? You don't have to settle for that outcome. You have the power to create whatever you want, okay? Next one.
Okay. Next one is Holly. Holly says, I walked away from my person last week. I really didn't want to. This situation has hurt me very deeply. I was wanting to know, will there be a reconciliation or is it really over? Just some clarity. Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Mm-hmm. So how you feeling, babes? 10 of Cups reverse.
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good. How many more we got
A lot.
for this round?
We have those and these. So.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. And by the way, you are more than welcome to put in your bid as I'm reading.
You still have 16 more to go. So.
I think, okay, I think that it would actually help people a lot to hear
A woman's perspective?
to hear your perspective specifically as a woman. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I can do that. I kind of tune you out a little bit over here.
No.
So,
Okay,
I mean, I
well-
could start listening.
Well, you don't have, I'm not saying like listen in. I mean, if you're paying attention to something and you need to tune me out, that's fine. But if you like are biting your tongue, maybe I'm not saying like stop biting your tongue altogether, but just think, okay, well, would this actually be helpful for this person to hear my perspective?
Yeah. I mean, I've thought about it. I just don't really. I mean, people come to you for a reading. They're not. I don't feel like.
I know,
they
but people come to
for my
me,
opinion.
Rich Lopp, who's giving successful relationship advice, who is in a successful relationship, and I think the female counterpart of this successful relationship would be very, very helpful.
Okay.
If you want to, but if not, it's no big deal.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Anyway, though,
I'll start listening a little bit.
okay. Anyway, though, with this right here, no, I do think that there will be an attempted reconciliation with the Tower in the reverse. Attempted. But I do not think that it will be successful. 6 of Wands reverse, 10 of Cups in the reverse, okay? There's some sort of codependent energy here, okay? Now, take it how it resonates. This is 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So typically when it's 9 of Pentacles, much like how 9 of Cups is more emotional codependence, like I need you for my feelings, this is much more like, okay, well, you give me a ride to work every day, or you give me money, or you buy things for me, or you give me a place to live. I have nowhere to live. This is more along the lines of some sort of codependence, but 9 of Pentacles reverse is more like the energy of a bum. But even if they aren't a bum, y'all could both be millionaires. It's still like, well, I don't have to spend my money when I'm with you because you spend all your money on me. It's still more like, what can I get out of this materialistically? It was much more of the glue that held the two of you together than anything else. And I see an attempted reconciliation. I just don't see a successful one. Okay? Go ahead and pull your second spread here.
Get cramps.
Cramps. Boom. The Emperor in the reverse, dealing with a control freak. One, the other, or both of you is trying to control the other person. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom, boom, 3 of Wands reversed. No, 5 of Pentacles. King of Wands reversed. This person you're dealing with, I think, is a player. Yeah, King of Wands reversed, 7 of Swords. Hey, don't do it. I don't think you can trust this person. You know you can't trust this person. At the end of the day, you already said it yourself. This brings me more pain than happiness. At the end of the day, if you look back and you say, okay, what's the pain to happiness ratio? And if it's more pain than happiness, it's a done deal, okay? You know you can't trust this person. 7 of Swords, King of Wands in the reverse. He's a player and he's lying to you, okay? You know it. You already know it. Come on now. I do see an attempted reconciliation, but again, it's not going to be successful. It will repeat a cycle, if anything. Okay. So if he tries to come back around or whatever, no, turn it down. I know this sucks. This really, really sucks. Okay. And I'm not, my heart goes out to you. I'm not saying that there's any easy way to make this feeling go away. Unfortunately, it is something that we do have to deal with. We do have to sit with the pain of that breakup, that loss, which again is incredibly. I don't know about you, but when I've been through that in the past, like I can't function. I couldn't. You can't think straight. You can't see straight. You're just like devastated, But you just got to get through it. It will subside after a while. Absolutely.
Can you have my chopstick, please? Behind the crystal. Yes.
Got all kinds of crystals and sage and stuff here on the desk. But yeah, I don't think there will be a successful reconciliation. I think it's a done to all. Okay.
Okay, this next person would like to remain anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Oh, my husband. Well, basically asking, does my husband still love me?
Okay. Does my hubby dub still love?
I'm so weird.
I'm just being silly. Let's see here. Boom. 10 of swords. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups. 10 of Wands reversed. The Devil in the reverse. Yes, I do think that your husband still loves you. Yes, I do think so. But this is more like a head over heart decision right here. I do think that he is getting over this. He still has love for you as a person. He still has love for you as the part that you played in his life. Okay, but I think the situation between the two of you either was or is very unhealthy. So with the Devil in the reverse and the 10 of Wands in the reverse, this is more like, okay, I do love you, but this is very unhealthy. So I have to go this way because it's just too unhealthy. It's very, very, you know what I mean? Devil reversed energy is good. It's good, but it is still devil energy, even though it's in the reverse. This is very much like, I quit smoking last month, but I still have the urges to smoke. That's what devil reversed energy is, okay? So it's like, okay, the toxicity I'm turning away from and doing away with it, but I do still have those feelings and those emotions. But I am still getting over this. I don't want to work on this. He does not feel like the two of you are a very good team. I do think you're going to hear from him. I do see communication coming in. If you haven't heard from him, like if you all are like separated, I see communication opening up. But again, I see somebody either having a difficult time to leaving this, or somebody trying to come back around. But I think your husband, even though he doesn't feel the connection and he's losing interest, and he is slowly making his way further and further away. Okay. Out of choice, because that's the most healthy choice in his mind, okay? Let's get the advice spread. Let me pull you an advice spread. What should you do about this? Should you try to work on it, or what should we do here? Boom, the King of Wands. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I think he's made a final decision here. Okay. Got that 10 of Cups energy right there. Got that Ten of Cups energy. I think he's probably going to go move on to other things, to be 100% honest with you. I do think he does still have feelings for you, but I think that he feels like both of you, King of Cups reversed. He's doing the best he can to remain closed off, and I think he's, again, I can't tell whether or not you all are still together or whether you're in separation, but either way, he's making his way further and further apart and is going and looking for other things, and I think you should too. I think that is your advice as well. I think the both of you, the cycle that you spent together is very much complete, and it would be in both of your best interest to make a final decision to go search for bigger and better things, okay? But do some internal reflecting. Do some internal reflection to make sure that you go inside and figure out what you could do better next time, because you could always do better next time. If you ever look inside and say, there's nothing I need to do better, that's a problem. We all could always do better next time. I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay, so anybody who's just now tuning in, we are doing the pre-orders. We have about 25 of them, and so we're still accepting questions, and we will be going live again tonight. I'm gonna say around 8 p.m. because that's usually when the girls are all settled and we could put them in bed with their tablets, you know, our little second babysitter. And yeah, so if you still have questions you want answered, go ahead and submit them to the link that's in the comments here. Yeah, we'll get to those tonight. Let me see how many there are for tonight. There shouldn't be that many. I really wanted to get the pre-orders out of the way sooner, and I'm not sure how we're gonna do it, like afterward, I don't know. We'll talk more about it the next video, but anything else that comes in, we'll be doing it on today is Sunday. On Wednesday. My days are all messed up. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I thought today was Wednesday.
Today's Sunday.
I know.
Dirkily, rolling right along.
Okay. So the next person would like to be referred to as N.
N
says, "Hi Rich, I would like to know if my narcissistic Virgo ex is currently trying to find me. I hope not. I moved on with my life, but he keeps showing up in my dreams."
Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's see if this Virgo X is still trying to find you. How you feeling, baby?
Bleh. I need to
Bleh.
chug this. I feel
I'm
like
thinking
I need
about going to the store and getting a couple more. You want one? Another one?
No, I only like one a day. I'm not looking for a heart attack. Are you kind of drained already?
Not drained, but I still have 2 more full readings to do. No, not drained. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Four of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Emperor in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune. All right. Trying to find you? Not that I see. Not that I see right now. I do think that this person is waiting for you. This person is waiting for you to basically to see if you're ever going to come back. But no, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And the thing about it is whether you know it or not, which many people don't really understand what type of golden opportunity you're given whenever you're involved with a narcissist. People don't understand that. And I think that I like to try to help people understand what kind of an opportunity that is, because if you come out the other end, you have one or two choices. Okay, most people, which I have too. I understand all about a narcissist. I've dealt with them before too, and I'm not here to say that is an easy thing to deal with. Oh hell no, hell no. But I'm going to tell you what, you have one or two choices. Okay, you either come out the other side 10 times fucking stronger and wiser, or you keep saying, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, in which you're no better than they are. Two choices. That is the soul lesson that you are given from a soul's perspective when you embark on that very, very life-draining challenge of being involved with a person like that, which, trust me, I know. Okay? Either I'm a victim, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, just like them, right? Or I'm 10,000 times more psychologically, emotionally, and spiritually strong. And then at that point, here's the cool part. If you evolve to that point where you come out of the other side and see how strong you've become, you look back and you realize that was actually a near and dear soulmate. Huh. That is what separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls, and the adept from the novice on the spiritual path. It's not a very easy task. Not an easy task. I'm not here to tell you it is. Oh, hell no. That's one of the most challenging types of interactions one can go through. Oh, yeah. But just because it's challenging doesn't mean it's impossible. And your higher self knows that. That's why you went through it. That's why you selected to have that challenge. Your higher self ain't no idiot. If you try to say anything other than my higher self selected this for me, then you're basically calling the other side a dum-dum. You're calling your higher self a fucking moron. No. Your higher self knows exactly what it's doing. Okay, and it selected that challenge for you for a very specific reason. Very specific reason, okay? And it's a golden opportunity for you to come out like 10 times more evolved, okay? Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Oh yeah, who'd have thought you come to Rich Lop's world, I will brainwash you into knowing how powerful you are. You go to somebody else, they're probably going to take your power from you and like basically feed you more being a victim. Not me. I'm gonna let you know how powerful you are. You're powerful as fuck. Every last person on this planet is powerful as fuck. And if you come to me for a reading, I'm gonna let you know you're powerful as fuck. Pisses some people off because I don't coddle the victim shit. But if you actually listen to what I have to say and you do it, you'll come back and thank me. Oh yeah. But no, I don't think that this person is trying to find you. Again, I think they're waiting. I think this person's waiting for you to come back, okay? This person, you just need to keep walking away, okay? Because this type of individual, this type of personality depends on your reaction, okay? The Virgo card is in the reverse next to the 8 of Cups. No, I don't think they're still trying to find you. I think you need to continue walking away because they are waiting on you to come back around. Waiting on you to come back around. They think, oh, okay, well, this person can't live without me. They need me. They're waiting on you. You continue walking away and think about what you learned from it. Okay? Anyway, next one.
Okay, next is Patricia. Hi, Rich. Long-time fan, first-time caller, LOL. I'd like to know how I can follow my heart and achieve my highest good.
How you can follow your heart and achieve your highest good? Do I need to pull tarot cards for that?
I don't think so.
Let's do you a quick vibe check real quick. How can you follow your heart and achieve your highest good? Where do I start? I got to give you a vibe check just to see where you're vibrating in the current moment. Get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more.
Another thing too, a lot of people always ask you certain questions that's like you don't always need tarot cards.
Yeah. There are lots of questions that I get that I don't need tarot cards to answer. But with this right here, I could probably give you a more efficient answer if I check your vibration. Okay, let me see what vibration you're at the current moment. Okay, and right now, all right. Right now, what you are trying to do is, first of all, you have too many burdens that you've taken on. Okay, you need to drop the burdens and stop fighting the battles. 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Okay, you've taken on a lot of burdens and you're fighting a lot of battles. Okay, follow your heart. It's not easy. It's not easy following what you love. Okay, because we are trained, programmed, and indoctrinated to follow one thing. What is it? Money. That's what we think we have to follow. So how many of you and how many people on this planet wake up every day dreading the day because they're chasing money?
I used to.
Oh yeah, we all used to. Wake up hating your life because and you think, and most of us have no clue what we're passionate about. We have no idea because we are so indoctrinated to think that we have to get that money that anything else is just stupid and is a waste of time. Man, I really love, my go-to example is making Ninja Turtles out of clay. But that's stupid. That's stupid. I have important shit to think about, you know? I have to make this money. I have to go to school and all these, I have to basically throw my passion, flush it down the toilet because I have to chase money. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Following your heart is scary. I'm not one of those public figures who will come out here and try to make you think that it's rainbows, unicorn farts, and pink bunnies and all that fun shit. It's not. It's scary.
Yeah, I got this talk last night from you.
Oh, it's scary. You have to take leaps of faith. You have to do things that I have no clue how this is going to turn out. I have no clue what's going to happen, you know, and what do you love? What like burns you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? You just do it. You don't allow fear to get in the way. You don't make fear-based decisions. Like most of us go throughout our daily lives, we don't even realize how many fear-based decisions we make. Okay? And right now, hey, this is a perfect example. Y'all have heard me say this a couple of times, even before this coronavirus bullshit. Wash your hands because I'm afraid of germs, right? Well, now guess what? They're trying to put the boot to they're putting their boot to your jaw now. Now they have everybody in fear. Okay, don't let your fear make decisions for you. And I'm not saying don't wash your hands. What I'm saying is, like, if you have something that you love and you feel a nudge towards something that you're really fucking into, follow it. Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be easy? No, it's going to be scary as hell. It's going to be scary. You're going to be like, oh, well, how's that going to, what if I lose my job? What if everybody laughs at me? What if everybody makes fun of me? Who gives a fuck? You might lose your job. Okay? If you dump enough of your passion, enough of your love into whatever this is that you're passionate about, you can easily replace your job with that. It'll follow you. If you follow your passion, everything else will follow you. And yes, people are going to make fun of you anyway. That's just part of it. People are going to talk shit. That's just part of it.
They'll get over it and move on to the next subject. So.
Mm-hmm. But right now, all doorways towards what your passion and your highest good is are closed because you're fighting battles, because we are trained to believe that, okay, well, I need to do A, B, C in order to get to X, Y, Z. Okay, but I got news for you. Your brain, your analytical thinking brain that figures things out and solves puzzles is nothing but a record of the past. That's all it is. Okay? You can't take a record of the past and use that to produce something you've never had. That would be like taking a second grader who is learning second grade math and trying to use those skills to learn algebra, to try to figure out an algebra problem. It's the same thing. All you know up to this moment is everything you've learned in the past. What you want is something you've never had before. You've never had it. So no amount, I don't give a fuck if you have a PhD. No amount of figuring out, analyzing, and thinking and planning is going to be able to produce something that you've never had. Period. Following your heart, following your passion, not worrying and not making fear-based decisions is what is going to allow that to flow to you. And no, it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to walk through that big black cloud of fear. You have to walk through that big black cloud of fear. That's how you do it. And then you come out the other side like, oh, that didn't do anything to me. It looks scary, but it, you know, that's the best that, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just gotta take a leap of faith.
Yeah.
Are we in the next one? Or
Yep.
you finishing
Next
that
one,
one?
yeah. Next one. I mean,
Okay.
that's the truth. That's the 100% truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So, yep, moving on to the next one.
Next person is Butterfly69.
Okay.
Will I realize this new, passionate, true, and stable love, or stay the course in my current situation?
Well, I realize. I'm not 100% sure I know what that means. I don't know if I understand what they're asking. Do you know what they're asking? Will I realize a new love?
So basically, will this person like realize like this stable love situation, or are they gonna stay in the course of the current situation, which is probably shitty? Maybe. Should we resend it, or
Well, hang on. One thing that that kind of saddens me actually is that when people come to me and they ask me questions about what decision they're going to make. And I think, and what pisses me off is other fucking tarot card readers, you know, and other people in the spiritual community who like lead you to believe that there is a fate, like that you have to leave it up to fate and your future is written in stone and you just have to deal with it. Fuck that. Well, I don't know. What decision are you going to make? That's up to you. You have the power via thought, word, or deed to create whatever you want. Are you going to realize it, or are you going to stay on the path? That is your decision. We are here right now. Let's go. Let's pull some Dolores Cannon.
I've been reading all my Dolores books.
Every time you have a decision to make and you're pondering it, let me see this and this. This may fly so far over your head you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you the way this matrix works. Every time you make a decision and you're pondering it, am I going to make a sandwich, or am I going to go out and get something to eat? Am I going to make a sandwich here at home or go out and get something to eat? You give some energy to both of those situations, whichever one you choose, and you choose to take your consciousness and run it through those timelines and experience that, another aspect of you gets up and goes and lives out the other situation on a parallel dimension.
That took me a really long time to comprehend, because
Me too.
I heard you say that a lot, and I think that just finally clicked in my head like about a week ago, because I was like, how is that possible? But then I started thinking about how you pull certain timelines forward by putting yourself in the future, and then that kind of made more sense with the whole like web thing that you talk about. And then I was like, oh, okay, but it's weird, mind blowing, like to
It took
really
me
think
forever.
about it.
When I said, so I was researching what the fourth dimension is, and I saw this video put out, and at the time this made no sense to me at all. But it said time. This is basically what time looks like. And it showed an image of a person, and another image of a person, and another image of a person. It stretched this person out like a snake. Like
if you're looking in a mirror and then a mirror and then
yeah, and it just like took like a person's image here and stretched it out. Person, this big long line, and it said basically from birth to death, and it showed this baby, and then like I'm like, what? So it basically just showed this big long snake thing pulled out of like this person that looked, you know, what that means is we are shifting through dimensions billions per second, like a flip book. Your consciousness is running, and they're scattered out, infinite possibilities. And your consciousness is running through them. Like everything that could ever happen and everything that will ever happen is sitting still. Your consciousness is floating through it. It's like all the information is sitting here in one spot. Past, present, and future is all sitting still. Your consciousness is running through the timelines and making it look like start and finish, linear. It's fucking mind-blowing. Anyway, though, I digress. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, the way it rests in this moment, unless you put forth any conscious effort to change it, I see that you are going to maintain and keep repeating whatever cycles and stay the course of, even with a new doorway of opportunity open for you, I see that you are going to repeat whatever cycles you have been repeating, is what it looks like in this current moment. Okay, I'm going to pull you another spread here. See if I can get any more info on that.
Basically, they want to know if they should stay in their current situation or probably give a new, passionate, stable love a chance, kind of thing.
Which should you do? Okay.
That's what I'm taking from that. I'm glad I'm here to interpret a little bit because I remember like watching your 2222s before and hearing you read the questions and I'm like, no, you idiot, it's like this. This is what they mean. And I'm like dying. I wish I could like crawl through the camera and be like, no, this is what they mean. And then now I can actually sit here and be like, no, this is what they mean. It's really cool.
Okay.
I pulled those timelines super forward.
Okay, yeah. Yep, so...
I think it's funny.
Oh, what I'm seeing here is... I'm thinking that what needs to happen, you need to be the love that you want. Okay? So if you want emotional stability, you need to be emotionally stable. But right now I'm saying the Nine of Cups and the Magician are both in the reverse. So as it rests in this moment, I see you maintaining. I don't see you jumping forth and doing anything new. I see cycles repeating as it rests in this moment. You can change that. I would highly recommend that you change that because I think that there is something else out there for you that is much, much, much more stable. But the only way to connect to that is like this. That's the only way to connect to it. If you want emotional stability, you must be an emotionally stable person. If you want true love, you have to be true love. It's like, and I think that you can. I think you can, but as it rests in this current moment, I don't see you doing that. I see you repeating the same old cycles, okay? If you just basically keep going and don't make any new decisions, I see you repeating everything, okay? So anyway, on to the next one.
On to the next. On to the next. Next is, oh wait. This one. Next is Ashley. Ashley said, oh yeah, my name is Ashley and I am curious to know if Taylor or Josh will be the one in my life in the upcoming future. What's that?
Okay. So, the cards could say anything, okay? You never know what the cards could say. But right now, the frequency that you are on, I'm going to just tell you, just from personal experience, a high possibility you could run into. Right now, the frequency that you are on is juggling two people, okay? No judgment thrown. That's just the frequency you're on, okay? Can't decide between two people. So the likelihood that whichever one of these, or anybody, whoever it is that comes into your future, while you're still on that frequency, is going to be probably doing the same thing. Be juggling you and another person. So just pay attention to what frequency you're on right now. Pay attention. Pay close attention. Let's get 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 3 more. This is for Taylor. Let's see how this looks. Positive or negative? Boom, boom. 4 Pentacles reversed. Page of Swords, the Hangman reversed. Yeah, I think you're going to move on from this person here. Yeah. Too much codependence here. One, the other, or both of you, somebody here is looking for a connection that is supposed to fix you emotionally, and it's not going to happen. There's somebody here who's carrying lots and lots and lots of burdens, okay? The one, the other, or both of you is very, very burdened on the inside with the Ten of Wands, and with the Nine of Cups in reverse is hoping that this Page of Cups energy will alleviate that burden. And you're going to find out very, 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 very quickly that it does not work that way. And I see somebody moving on from this. Whoever it is that is hoping for a relationship to alleviate their burdens is going to find out very quickly that that does not work. All it does is add to them, if anything. And because that's all another person can do is add to. Okay, that's all I can do is add to. Whatever you are currently, another person, all I do is add to that. So if you are lonely, another person can do nothing but add to your loneliness. If you are hurt, another person will do nothing but add to your hurt. If you're happy and you know how to fulfill yourself, another person can add to your happiness and assist you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Is that a good way to word it?
I wasn't listening.
Anyway, well, let's look at Josh. Doop-a-doo. Two of Wands. Knight of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles reversed with this one too. Okay.
Is that all of them?
Yeah. So let's get 4 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Boom. Ace of Cups reversed overall. I don't think it's the Tower card. Yeah, this, I think you will find out very quickly, like very quickly, if you try to pursue this individual, very quickly, like within the first month or two, that this person is a liar. This person is a liar and probably a cheater, and they are somebody you cannot trust. I think that this person is probably involved with a past lover, secretively, that they're not talking about, okay, with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords right there. And as soon as something, I don't know if that secret's going to come out or what, but yeah, it will come to a very crashing end almost just as soon as it fires up, okay? So I would have to say that if it was down to these two people, and there are only 2 people on the planet and you had to pick one, I'd pick the first one. But again, that is going to require some inner work on one, the other, or both of your parts, because there's emotional codependence involved. And yeah, you do look for a relationship for everything but emotional codependence, okay? So, yeah. Anywho.
Okay, next is Elise. Question, will I be reunited with my twin flame this year? Is the person new or an old relationship reignited? Sign Aquarius. Notes, I am single. So that's like 2 questions right there.
The Devil in the reverse. Well, whoever it is that you're thinking about most predominantly, it was a very toxic and unhealthy connection in the past that you are moving on from. Page of Pentacles, Judgment reversed. I see communication happening, but I don't see it going anywhere. Okay, if anything, all it's going to do is erupt into the same toxic arguments or fights or whatever came between the 2 of you all, whether or not it was actual like arguing, fighting, or whether it was just like energetically conflicting. I see, and it looks to me like within the next, probably as it rests in this moment, unless you do anything to change timelines, probably within the next 4 to 5 months, I see communication happening, but I don't see any forward movement happening. I think that this was a very, very unhealthy situation. Very, very intense soul connection that you have here, but a very unhealthy connection nonetheless. And I'm going to pull you an advice spread right here, because with that Devil reversed energy, again, my analogy for Devil reversed energy is I quit smoking last month, but I'm still having cravings. So a lot of times we depart from a very toxic and unhealthy situation, but we still crave the person, you know? And it's very similar to that. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Burn some sage here in a minute. You feel that?
Yes. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Dude, I've been like sitting here like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? There's something wrong. And I'm like, that's what that is, huh?
Yeah.
Here, let me do the honors.
Need to order some more sage too. I think we're out. I think that's the last of it. But yeah, I see communication coming in right here, and I see if you are dead set enough about it, I do think you can manifest a reuniting with this person right here. However, the Magician is in the reverse. I don't know if you're into magic or not, but just know that if you are attempting to manifest a reconciliation with a specific person, that is black magic. You cannot infringe on free will. And that is infringement on free will if you are attempting to manifest a specific person. Okay, that's infringement on free will. So I do not think that it will turn out very good. I really don't. I think it's very, very unhealthy, honestly. I see more than likely you manifesting a reconciliation, but I don't think it's going to be a very healthy thing. I think there will be more than one person involved and a lot of heartbreak involved that has not been healed through. And if you, like, basically whatever happened, happened, and it was meant to guide you off on a certain path. And if you haven't got that lesson, then you will get yet another sword in your heart to see, hopefully. The other side, man, the way the other side gets our attention, we don't understand in human form why it does what it does, but good Lord Almighty, yeah, it's not going to be pretty if you do. So I would do the best that I can to, if I were you, figure out what was this connection meant to inspire within me? What was this connection meant to lead me towards? You know, what was this connection meant to, what path was it meant to push me on? You know, I wouldn't attempt to manifest a reconciliation. It will go way ugly if you do that,
okay? Cleansing these really quick. Yeah, that was icky. I don't know who did that. That was not nice. The energy was not nice.
People do it all the time, but oh well. Oh well.
I feel a lot better now, though.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick after I read this next one.
Okay.
Not the last one. We still have quite a few left. 10 more. How you doing?
What time is it? How long has this been going? 92 minutes. How many more do we have tonight?
Right now we have like 19.
19 tonight? Okay. Yep. I guess we'll get her done then.
Okay. Maybe we could take like a little break in a minute or something and talk.
Yeah, it might take a little break and then come. It might be a 3-part. It might be 3 parts.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so do you want to do this one while I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay, next up is Brenda. Another Brenda. Brenda R. What's up with this Aquarian Pisces cusp in my life right now?
What's up with them? What's up with them? Okay. I don't know exactly what that means, but let's look at the energy of this person here. You all right, baby?
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at the energy. Boom, boom, Ace of Cups. Okay, is this a new love? New love coming in? Okay, I think somebody feels it that way. Somebody feels like somebody wants a new love, a new start in love here. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I think this person here wants, if this is a new potential love offer, if that's what it is, what's up with them is a very, very, very general way to ask, inquire about a connection with a person. But I feel like they want to start something new with you right here, but I don't think it's going anywhere. Okay, this person is very, very, very conflicted by the past. Okay, they are basically carrying around a big, big sack of shit. That's from the past is what I'm seeing right here. Okay, it's holding everything to a stop and probably causing a lot of confusion. And that's very, very prevalent. Like, I mean, a lot of us, there's pretty much nobody here who has completely 100% let go of everything in the past. But we are, most of us, especially those of us on the spiritual path, are working towards it diligently day by day, letting go of a little bit at a time of the past. This person, I don't think, has let go of jack shit from the past. It looks like they are very, very, very wrapped up in a world of confusion is what I'm seeing here. And it looks like it's holding things at a halt. Okay, this person has a lot of inner work that they need to do, and they are ignoring the inner work that needs to be done. Pulling advice spread. Yeah, I'm thinking about making this a 3-part video.
Okay.
What time is it? 2:14. Okay, so.
Yeah, so maybe what's it? It's 2:14. Maybe we can come back.
Like at 4.
At 4 or 5.
Yeah. Boom, the Sun card.
Oh, I forgot to timestamp this one. Wait. Alright. We're still on Brenda, right?
What's up with the Pisces, Aquarius person? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. I wouldn't. I'm thinking, take this as it resonates, okay? I'm just translating energies here through the cards, but it looks to me like if somebody here wants a relationship, somebody here wants it, I wouldn't. I would not, okay? Because there's too much baggage from the past being carried around, okay? I think that if you do attempt to formulate any kind of connection with this person, whatever it is, I think a lot of secrets are going to come out. Okay, and it's telling me, oops.
You can have that.
It's telling me to tell you to just avoid the conflict. Avoid the conflict. What's up with them? I don't know exactly how to say what's up with a person, but they're definitely carrying.
I think that she was like, "What's their problem? What's their problem?
What's their problem is everything but you." Okay, what most people do is let's just start it back here at some point. Okay, I go through a bunch of bullshit, and then just move on, go through some more bullshit, move on, go through some more bullshit, move on, and I'm collecting this big bag of bullshit on my back, and I'm just carrying with me everywhere I go. And everywhere I go, it makes it harder and harder and harder to walk a prosperous path, and I just to keep accumulating more and more bullshit. And I don't think that they have processed through any of their past bullshit. And it's, I wouldn't. Whatever it is, if it's a new love offer or whatever it is, I would keep this person at arm's distance until they figure out their own bullshit. So.
All right, so then we will come back in a little bit. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and...
He's got to regroup.
Get myself together.
He's drained. If you guys want an accurate reading, you got to let him read you.
Well, it's not quite drained yet, but I feel it getting there, and I don't want to let myself get there, so...
Yeah, because then he'll need a nap.
Yeah, I don't want no nap. I want to go ahead and regroup, maybe eat some food, drink an energy drink.
Yeah, you haven't really eaten today, have you?
Not really.
All right, well, we'll get him re-energized, and then we'll be back. Maybe like 4:30, 4 or 5, in between there.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, we will see you. And I still have a couple of personal readings to do. I'm going to knock those out in the meantime, too.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we'll be back, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay.